your local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back to KX News at 6, and we're looking live once again across the state. Temperature-wise, still sitting mid to upper 90s this afternoon. 96 in Williston, I should say. You did get to 101 earlier. Bismarck still stuck on 99. Probably won't get to 100, but it may tick up there in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Also seeing a few of those storms well off into the distance of the Bisman area at this time, and we're going to continue to track those storms for you as you move through the afternoon and the evening. Temperatures elsewhere kind of all over the place towards the south. Some of those storms kind of impacting things right there. But again, still mid to even upper 90s, seeing a 99 there in Hazen. Some 100 still persisting from Watford City to Sydney out towards Wolf Point. Even some 95s to the far north, 92, 93. A little bit cooler back towards that southeastern corner. But pretty toasty here across the board. And in fact, Williston, they did break a record high for today, getting to 101 degrees, breaking the previous mark of 100 from 2005. So congrats to you if you are in the Williston area on your new record broken earlier today. As far as the overall radar is concerned, still seeing some non-severe storms just towards now the east of the Wilton area. A couple of pop-ups also out towards the western tier. So let's go ahead and zoom in on a few of these. This particular storm that is now towards the southeast there of Mott, this was severe warned about a half an hour or an hour ago, but it is kind of dying out. Still seeing some locally moderate rainfall at times in that general location. A bit out ahead of that, still seeing some, again, moderate showers, maybe some gusty winds, some penny-sized hail certainly possible in our far south central locations. And this outflow will continue to move off towards the east as we move further along for the next couple of hours. A broader view, a few interesting things to kind of note, which will tell us how things will continue to evolve the remainder of the evening. This conglomeration right about here is kind of the core of the system that we are seeing moving through. And this cloud cover, this white that you're seeing, is kind of the outflow here from this storm. So it's going to be hard to really get anything else to fire up within this overall, dome kind of shape here. That being said, we are still beginning to see a couple of storms trying to outrace that outflow just towards the east of Wilton right now. Some penny-sized hail, 50 to 55 mile per hour gusts have been reported in a few of these cells, tracking directly due east towards the wing area, I presume, over the next 20 to 30 minutes or so. It continues to expand kind of timestamp by timestamp, so just be aware if you are further east than this line. Also, interestingly enough, behind that overall flow is this one little cell trying its hardest to get going just towards the south of Richardson. Again, some smaller hail, some gusty winds right now. The problem that this particular storm has is it is right behind the overall main system that we just saw off towards the east. So it's going to have a tough time really getting going because it's kind of backlogged behind that bigger system. But we'll continue to watch that for you as well. It may become fringe severe warnings, but again, not going to be anything too crazy, just some small hail, some gusty winds, and some locally heavy rain possible within that overall cell. And again, a broader picture kind of how things stand right now. We are watching our south central and southeastern areas primarily for additional developments here through the remainder of the evening. Here's Williston's next couple of days. Tomorrow, a high of 90, 70s back in town for Friday. Should be a glorious day really across the board. Upper 80s, though, back for Saturday and Sunday there of this weekend. And Dickinson, a pretty similar story. Tomorrow, 40% chance of storms. We'll see if we can get one or two for the area. Some rain would be nice right now. And tomorrow, high of 91, 70s again, though, as we get into that Friday. And looking at Minot's next several, tomorrow, mid-90s, 70s, and 80s should persist. Beyond that, may get to 90 there by Sunday. We'll see. And Bismarck, 95 tomorrow, near 80 for Friday. Should be a very nice day. No humidity, plenty of sun, and just sitting right below 80, Joel.
Nothing wrong with that. So basically, it's just one more day of the high heat before we finally get a break again.
We should get a break for a day, maybe a few days next week. Other than that, mids, upper 80s, typical July here for a lot of us.
I mean, Kiara was waiting all winter for this.
This is what I've been asking for all year, though, and you're finally giving it to me, Kenny, so thank you for that. Coming up next, for animals, today's heat has been quite hot.